My scientific training was originally in psychology as an undergraduate, but I also studied music. And after doing both degrees, I decided I should pursue the scientific aspect. I did my postdoctoral fellowship looking at the effects of brain lesions on auditory perception. And then I founded my own laboratory where we started working on brain imaging techniques to study the pattern of activity as people perceive different kinds of sounds. So for the last 40 years, we've had a lot of interesting findings along the way. We have been working for a very long time on understanding the differences between the left and the right hemispheres of the brain and how they respond to sound patterns differently. We were able to see with brain imaging techniques that there are stronger responses to speech sounds in the left auditory cortex and stronger responses to musical sounds in the right auditory cortex. And over the course of the years, we've been able to develop a much better hypothesis about how this works. And in more recent work that we've done over the past 2 or 3 years, culminating in an important publication in 2020, we were able to demonstrate that the reason why there is this distinction in the response is linked to different types of acoustical features that are characteristic of speech versus music. And so now we have a better understanding of how those different kinds of acoustical features are processed in the brain, and perhaps that can lead to ways to enhance the perception of music in people who have cochlear implants, because many of them report that they're missing out on an important part of the auditory world. The team is the alpha and the omega. The team does everything. Really, I don't do very much. I like to say I'm like the conductor. You know, I wave my hands, but they do all the work and they make the music. I really rely on them to generate the new ideas and to pursue the questions into new domains. And I think all of our discoveries, without exception, it's always been the students or the research fellows who have been the driving force behind all of those discoveries. I think what is very encouraging in our field is greater and greater realization that, you know, hearing isn't just about the ear, that it is about the ear and the brain and all of the incredible fantastical complexity that's involved. And this is one thing that makes me extremely pleased and proud and honored, of course, to receive the award, is that I consider that it's not, you know, an award to me as much as it's an award that recognizes the contribution of cognitive neuroscience to the field of hearing. And I think that's very essential, both for our fundamental understanding of hearing and also for our development of clinical applications and tools to help people with hearing loss and also people with other disorders of the nervous system that affect their ability to understand speech or to perceive musical sounds.